Hello and welcome to FM Review. I'm your host, Freddie Robinson, and in today's video, I'll be going over the Hyundai Mobile e500 cell phone. The way that I came across this phone was through a return policy that I bought with Walmart when I bought a previous phone. I'm a big fan of LG phones, and because I get these straight talk phones, I always pick up the extended warranty and replacement plan through Walmart. I know that I need that because I'm terrible with phones, and roughly every 6 months I break whatever phone that I'm using. So I went through their return policy and I selected the phone that was equal to the phone that I was returning, and this seemed to be the one closest to that. It does have a 5-inch screen, which I like because I use my phone for a lot of video recording and for YouTube movie watching, maybe a little bit of Netflix. So that's what really drew me to this phone. I think that it's a budget phone, which is good for perhaps teenagers or someone who does not need a lot of processing power or the biggest screen, and I've really enjoyed using this so far. Inside the box you get the phone, a wall adapter, a USB charging cable, earbuds, the battery, and a user's manual. A closer look at the user's manual will reveal that it's in 2 languages, Spanish and English, and it covers the layout of the phone as well as the features. As far as the USB cable, it is for charging and for data transfer, with the USB-B end and the USB-A end, which goes into your wall adapter for charging. The included earbuds has a 3.5mm audio connection and an inline control for answering, hang up, pause, and play songs. The included protective sheet over the screen on this phone is very detailed. It does tell you at the bottom you have your USB port, on the side you have your power button, your volume rocker button, your camera, the receiver, and an input jack for your 3.5mm audio connection. Along the back you can see your output for your speaker sound. You have a flash and your camera. Looking at this from a side profile, it is a little bit thicker than other phones, but this is an older model phone, so it's probably comparable to the thickness and the weight of phones during its time. Now, one thing that I noticed, it does have sort of a gold color on the back and the white color on the front. And now the features and specs of this phone includes a 5-inch FWVGA display, a 2200 milliamp rechargeable battery, a 5 megapixel camera. It runs on Android 6.0 Marshmellow. It has 8 gig memory, and it has dual SIM slots. And now it's time to put the battery in, power it up, and go through the setup wizard. On the lower corner you can see this indented area, and you can put your fingernail or something in here to pry that open to get the back cover open. Very simple on the back. You can see where your SD cards go, your SIM card, as well as your battery. And as I secure the back cover on, I can see that this screen is highly reflective, and you can see that as I move it around. Now I just find the power button on the side, press and hold it. And you have a little bit of animated graphics once it powers up, going through the setup wizard. Buena Vista. So it looks like this is set up in Spanish to begin. And it may take me a few minutes to figure out how to change the language to English. English. So I changed it. Alright, so I found language. Now that it's in English, and I know what I'm looking at, If you run into this problem, this little icon here that looks like a globe is going to be language and input. So by default, this was set to Spanish. Now that it's in English and I can read it a little bit better and give you more information about it, we have the Android 6 Marshmellow interface. Let's see what else. There's really no setup wizard that was included on here. It was already set up. I'll take a few minutes and I'll set up my Google and YouTube profile and give you a look at the sound quality and video quality of this. And now I'll play a video through YouTube so you can see the sound quality and video quality that this phone has. I'll be demonstrating one of my second channels, which is Mic-Wando. Now let's look at the features that this phone offers you. You can swipe between two home screens for all the application shortcuts that you would like to have. If you click on the main button for all your programs, apps, settings, and etc., you do see what comes pre-installed. You also have the ability to expand the memory up to 32 gigabytes with the microSD card, and you do have the ability to use the onboard 8 gigabytes of memory. And as you can see, the quality that the 5 megapixel camera provides. It's not going to be HD, 4K or anything like that, but it will capture your moments and give you the ability to make a little small video with decent size, with decent quality. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to keep more awesome FM reviews coming your way.
3, 2, 1, action!
That you can put your shortcuts for most used applications. If you select the alright, so let's see. Now let's look at the features that this phone offers you. You do have two screens. Now let's look at the features